Or just find some name, some grand, glorious way to name it, so that way no one knows what it is. But once they realize it's a creep thing, they're like, oh man, why is it called that? That's basically what it is. There's probably a good creep name out there. Something that when you hear it, you go, oh, okay, that sounds cool. What's that? And then they hear it, and it's, oh, it's for guys that creep. Oh, oh, that's a horrible name. It's a brilliant name. The greatest name of all time. Anything in here? Nope. Hey, buddy. This way. We're gonna do Vivek all over again, except this time we're just gonna run through it. I mean, we're gonna run through it as much as possible. That way it's off my list. Maybe DPS down the quest in the area afterwards. I don't know. We'll see. I need to go. Oh yeah, we're going this way. Out of window. Tell them they have to commit this act of creep to get in. Kind of like joining the Dark Brotherhood. One of those sort of things. Dark Brotherhood level. And you know there's going to be some guys that are really into that. What do I have to do? Be like, what are the rewards? Glory! Glory among your peers is the reward. Jeez, healing uses a whole bunch of mana. Well, it's not supposed to be a big heal. It's supposed to just be a get you by heal. This way. This way? start bringing start bringing in the Lachance lines, except modify them to creep. You could probably do the whole Dark Brotherhood thing, except make it for creeping. That one quest line where you have to get that old lady, then get the list of family members, except modify that to steal her underwear, then bring me the one pair of underwear from all her children. Be like, geez, really? Then you gotta go steal like underwear from all of them. And then like throughout that whole quest line, you have like 20 or 50 pairs of underwear. And then here's what you do. And then for like the last quest line, what you do is all those people that you steal underwear from, you basically invite all of them to a meeting, and they're all like in the meeting hall, and there's like maybe 30 or 40 people. And they're like, why are we here? What? Hey, there's all these different people here. Why are we here? Oh, you all have something in common. It's not a bad thing. Like we tell them it's not a bad thing, but it is. And they're all in there at this meeting, and they're like, okay, all right, why are we here? Okay, let us show you. Recently, all of you, there's something you have in common. All of you have a pair of underwear that's been missing, correct? And someone would be quiet, be like, yeah, how'd you know about that? Well, here's what we did. We took all your underwear and we turned it into, and we converted them all into, and then you have like a curtain, and then you pull the curtain open, and there's a patchwork quilt, and it has all pieces of the underwear made to this quilt. We turned your underwear into this patchwork quilt. This piece came from you, sir. And this piece came from you, and this piece came from you, and people will be like, oh my god, you turned our underwear into a patchwork quilt. Yes, we did, and we didn't even wash them. This is fresh. Well, at least as fresh as you can get with a patchwork quilt over the last month, making it this grand, elaborate. And now we're all here. Now, the reason why you're all here is not because of the missing underwear. It's because, and then he takes it and he folds it, we are going to award this as a reward to the person who collected the materials for it. And then they give it to the guy. And so then in your inventory, you have this blanket that's just a patchwork quilt. And everyone's looking at you like, what would they think? There's like, you have a blanket of all this patchwork quilt underwear in your inventory, and all these people looking at you with a blanket made from their underwear that made the blanket. And then, and then, and then of course you're gonna wash that thing. I mean, as a true creep legend, you would wash it, and then you would just use that as bedding, or maybe a throw blanket on a couch, and you would never tell anyone. In your regular house, you would never tell anyone where that blanket came from. They'd be like, oh wow, this blanket's, different colored. Yeah, I like the design on it. There's red, there's blue, there's like some white here. This is yellow. Be like, yeah, that's cool blankets. And people, that's right, we're getting in debt. You see, I run Dungeons and Dragons games. I'm the DM. I don't ever get to play, but I'm the DM and I run the game, so I have this level of creativity. And so when I take that creativity and you make me stop, John, Jawn, John, that's your creep name, John, Jawn. When you're addressed as John, it's like, oh, he's addressing me by rank. That's right, John. When I have to stop John and go into use the D&D creative skills into a whole quest line for creeping, that's what you're gonna get, you know. And so then you have then you have like a throw rug or throw blanket or something for your housing. No one knows where you got it from, at least people who don't know. And then we just say, okay, thank you for coming to the award ceremony. Send everyone home. And then they go off and tell everyone that there's this guy who stole my underwear and there's a blanket. Or do they even tell anyone that there's a blanket of their underwear out there? You don't know. Imagine, like if until they catch you sniffing it and petting that blanket, and then while you're petting it, you make the pigeon sound. Yes, blanket, that's right. Yes, you like it when I pet you, don't you? And so then that's the story of the patchwork blanket you have in your house. You know? Oh, that's a patchwork blanket. Where'd you get that from? That's cool. And then you have a whole flashback of all the underground stealing nobles, sneaking into nobles' rooms, dudes' rooms. That'd be a cool blanket. Then people would be like, we need to burn that blanket. No, it's my blanket. I love it. I must. Okay, what was I doing now? Oh yeah, we're going this way. Look at patchwork blankets again. No, the ones that are legit you can look at. You want to question the ones that are like very odd and different. Those are the ones you want to worry about. Really, game? Is this what we're gonna do now? Smack.
You. I don't reckon.
Okay, we already.
None. I guess. What? None. Why do you even
to make a the Amazing Moss storyline. Stealing loincloths and making blankets.